All right, it is a wonderful day. So I tell you good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And thank you very much for joining us. And for those who are going to be watching this on the replay, thank you for watching the replay. The beautiful thing about this opportunity that you're going to pay attention to tonight is that it is a life-changing opportunity. It's an opportunity that will give you financial relief as a family. You will breathe better financially. Imagine being able to pay for your bills even before the bills show up. That is the life that I want for you, and I'm about to introduce you to the opportunity that can do that for you. Being able to meet all of your needs financially before the needs show up. But before we start, I am just like you. All right. I've been a part of the online space. I'm a believer in the online space. I have explored, I have experimented, I have won, I've also lost money. Okay. And the loss has been part of the process. But here is what I have found. When you have a big loss, most times your big win is just around the corner, but most people give up when they have a big loss. So I've been someone who had the belief that I should keep refining my strategy. I should keep improving myself. I should keep improving what I do. And that is why tonight, the opportunity you're going to hear about is something that is unique. The best thing I've seen in many years. So if you listen to me presenting, understand that I have gone through and I've filtered a lot of, you know, what people will call red flags. I've been able to clear all those things before coming to give you this presentation. All right. So that's it. And as we go ahead with the presentation, um, people often ask, can money be actually made from crypto? The answer is yes. This slide is just to give you an idea. If you bought Ethereum when it was $300 per ETH, just like buying a property, and you waited for a while, all right, that $300 per Ethereum went up to 4,500 per Ethereum. So it depends on how much Ethereum you have. That is spot trading, all right? So if you put $5,000 and bought it at $300 per Ethereum, that means you would have about 16.6 ETH. ETH stands for Ethereum. And by the time the price goes to $4,500 per ETH, you would have the equivalent of $74,700. And you could just cash that out, buying again when it was low here. Then when it got up here again, you cash it out. That is how people make money from crypto. It does take patience, it does take skill. However, artificial intelligence has transformed results of trading. Do you use ChatGPT? Do you use perplexity.ai? Do you use Grok? Do you use any AI tool? If you use any of those AI tools, the question is, do those tools make your life easier? If the answer is yes, now there are AI tools also for trading that makes trading easier. These AI tools are usually safeguarded, gate kept by institutional investors, banks. They want to have all that information to themselves. They don't want you to know. They want all of the information about how to do this kind of trading. They want to keep it to themselves so that they take your money from you, use it to make more money for themselves, and then give you little or nothing. All right. And that's why we often ask the question, are you happy with your bank? Are you happy with the way your bank declares lots of profits while you don't make equivalent profits? All right. So tonight we're going to show you a powerful system called Aurum. Aurum is a system that will bless your family. Aurum is that platform that will help you meet your financial needs before the needs come up. Aurum is that technology that you're going to check your back office and you're going to be like, wow, what a great day. Money in the bank. You'll be super excited. This is the game changer. Well, you have an access that will give you this kind of screen that you're seeing right now. Every single day, you're going to see money dropping in your back office. Every single day, you're going to be seeing money dropping in your back office. All right, this is a $44,000 account. You can see one day, $276.54, another day, $157.38, another day, $234.81. If you observe, each day is different because the market behaves differently. So the bot behaves differently, but the bot makes you profit every single day. This is huge. Some people will see this and say, no, 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 it's not real. It's not sustainable. Hey, if you use ChatGPT, if you use Gamma.app, if you use any AI tool and you're enjoying it, then you must know that the same AI technology is not able to trade for you comfortably. Gone are the days where we fall for scams that tell us, oh, we are AI, we're trading for you. There's so many scams, all right? Those scams will usually tell you 1% per day. Yes, they will tell you 2% per day. Some will tell you 1.3% to 1.8% per day, but they'll not even deliver as promised, So those kind of platforms, forget about them. Aurum says, hey, we're going to deliver results to you, but each day will be different, and the results will be based on market conditions. Where is this money coming from? That's a good question people often ask. Excellent question. Where is this money coming from? Ladies and gentlemen, remember I showed you a slide earlier. The money is coming from trading crypto on the blockchain. They buy low and sell high. The AI buys here, sells here. Buys here, sells here. Buys here, sells here. It doesn't stay long in the market, so you don't have floating losses. That is where the money is coming from, trading in the spot market without leverage. So this is not a usury system where interest is charged on people. No, 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 no. Right? We don't pay interest. We pay profits, trade profits. And when I say we, I mean Aurum Foundation. Aurum Foundation pays profits based on trading. They have artificial intelligence working with human intelligence to make sure you stay profitable every single day, 7 days a week, all year round. It's an amazing system. Now, you want to have some third-party credibility. So if you go to trustpilot.com, you'll find that Aurum Foundation has a review of 4.5 out of 5. In fact, if any platform has 4.0 and above, that is a huge plus. That means people are enjoying the platform. Look at the reviews people are giving. People are overwhelmingly, excited with the experience with the company, right? People are praising the company for the smooth operations, smooth withdrawals, powerful performance, transparency, timely communication. All right. The company is committed to taking care of business, all right, without hyping itself. This is a unique platform, and Trustpilot credibility on Aurum Foundation tells you, hey, come on, you need to pay attention. Not just because I'm saying it, but many people are saying it. This is a short video introducing you to Aurum Foundation.
Aurum Neobank is a next-generation financial ecosystem with a fully integrated cycle. Top up your balance, earn through the trading bot, spend with your card, and restart the loop. Choose from 4 card tiers: Nova, Imperium, World Elite, and Infinity. Each unlocks access to cryptocurrency payments, low fees, and premium rewards. No verification required. Minimal fees. Physical card included. Higher transaction limits. Take control of your finances and grow your wealth with Aurum Neobank.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Grow your wealth with Aurum Neobank. We want you to grow your wealth in such a way that everything you want is taken care of. With Aurum Foundation, yes. Every financial weight you're carrying. Imagine all the financial load you're carrying, all the debt, if you have any. Imagine all that debt being lifted off your shoulders. That is what Aurum Foundation will do for you. It will do it for you. So what is Aurum Foundation, like you said in the video? All right, it is a fintech company. Fintech simply means it's a blockchain company and it's a financial technology. So it's an innovative platform, all right, ladies and gentlemen. The goal of the innovation is to put money in your pocket. You will be happy with Aurum Neobank. You will be happier with Aurum Neobank than your bank, your local bank. All right, but we all need our local banks, all right? So there's no problem with having some of the money in your local bank. The question is, are you having enough returns on your idle funds as it sits in your local bank? All right, that's the question. And can you have some of that idle money put in a system that is credible, reliable, and delivering results over years. In Aurum Foundation, we don't just earn, we empower. A serious empowerment program is going on. Families are being empowered. And when your family is empowered, you smile with your spouse. When we empower your family, you start smiling with your spouse, because when your spouse says, "Oh, please, I think, honey, we need this," you say, "Go ahead, place an order." "Oh, we need that." "Oh, yeah, 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 go ahead, place an order." "Oh, we need to get gas for the car." "Oh, yeah, 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 go ahead." Every single need you have, Aurum Foundation will help you meet it. Every debt you have, Aurum Foundation will help you clear it. That is what Aurum Foundation is here for. Aurum Foundation is not here to hype yourself or to force you. Remember, this presentation is just to educate you on what's working for us. We just want to educate you, then you take a decision if this work, if it's your cup of tea. All right, so you can see the picture there with the happy family where you open an account for yourself, open for your spouse, and if possible, if you have kids over 18, open for them. So what is the business model? Now, stop whatever you're doing and pay close attention to this slide, because this slide explains what Aurum is all about. Aurum is into AI finance. That term is something you're going to be hearing a lot. AI finance, AI finance. What is AI finance? If you look at the slide here, AI finance on the blockchain involves helping you hold your crypto assets. All right, so we hold your assets. That's the hold function. But guess what? It's better than just holding, because your trust wallet can hold your assets. Your exchange can hold your assets. We hold your assets and help you grow your assets. All right? We hold your assets and help you grow your assets. And that's a beautiful thing. Now, when it comes to growth, remember this, it is multifaceted. What do I mean by multifaceted? It simply means if you put USD Theta, USDT, you will grow more USDT. If you put BNB, you will grow more BNB. If you put BTC, you grow more BTC. If you put Doge, you will get more Doge. So that is the multifaceted approach of growing assets. It's not just put USDT, grow USDT. You have the opportunity to actually grow several other coins, including Solana. You can load Solana and you multiply the quantity of your Solana. That is a unique opportunity. That is the model that Aurum Foundation is running with. Hold your assets, grow it, and it gets better. It gets better because we connect you to a Visa card system that allows you to spend up to $300,000 in 1 month so that you can spend your crypto. So we hold your assets, grow your assets, and when you grow and make profits, you load it on your crypto card and you spend it anywhere in the world. Anywhere you have Visa, you can spend your cash. And this is possible because crypto and fiat have merged, and that's the future of money. Crypto and fiat merger, so that you are holding crypto and you're spending crypto as if it's your fiat currency. That merger is part of the financial future. You have to get it now, and Aurum Foundation offers you that. Remember, I keep saying Aurum Foundation. Some people try to do some research and they go type Aurum and they get data about a random Aurum. All right, there are different Aurums. Please be careful. We're talking about Aurum Foundation. So algorithmic trading is what makes things possible. All right. We have an exchange. We have, lots of stuff. And that's the model. Help you grow your crypto, hold your crypto, and make it easy for you to spend your crypto. That is AI finance, ladies and gentlemen. And this is the big business model. All right. This is the big business model. When you're thinking of, oh, what do we do in Aurum Foundation? Come on, ladies and gentlemen. We have our AI bots. We have our AI bots that constantly generate more profits for you, helping you meet your financial needs. We have the Aurum card. The Aurum card, you can easily load it and spend it anywhere in the world. And there's no KYC for these cards. and you can spend $300,000 a month. That is huge. Aurum is actually a business for the big boys. Imagine a card system that allows you to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars a month without KYC. This is the power of Aurum Foundation. We have the Aurum Neobank, which is our banking application. It's resident on Telegram. Remember, it's fintech, right? So it's on Telegram. There's an app on Play Store. Integration is still going on. So you're going to have that app available for you for those who prefer having app on Play Store. We have real world assets. Over the next few months, you're going to be having access to owning property in different locations in the world and earning profits from the activities of those property. That is real world assets by Aurum Foundation. And we have the exchange, which is undergoing beta testing so that you can, swap your currencies, buy and sell. You can trade on the exchange. And guess what? 50% of the fees charged on that exchange will be given back to the community. This is huge, all right? And to have access to all of this, you just need to pay $19.99, $20 subscription fee, one subscription for a year. Now, here's what you need to know. If you are using one of the bots and you want to try another bot, you don't need to pay another subscription. The same $19.99 covers your subscription. Okay. If you want to get involved in real world assets, or you want to use the exchange, or you want to get the card, right? You don't have to buy another subscription. That subscription covers you for everything you want to do. That is the big business model. AI finance powered by technology. Who is the man running point? Who is the technocrat that is seeing to the fruition and the success of this system? It is no other person than Brian Benson. Now, if you're like me, you likely didn't know Brian Benson 2 years ago. But when we saw this picture, we said, is this a real person? We said, hey, we want to meet him physically. We want to see him face to face. This is Brian Benson. And so we arranged a meeting. Oh, we saw Brian Benson. All right. Is this the real Brian Benson? Like so many people were doubting, or like, is this the real Brian Benson? We did our research. We find out that Brian Benson has 27 years of experience. And he has worked with Morgan Stanley. He was a trader with Morgan Stanley. And he went on to Binance and worked for Binance for years. And after Binance, he has kept working in innovative sectors where crypto and fiat currency, when I say fiat currency, I mean your money that is normally printed by your banks, all right, by your government. The merger of crypto and fiat currency coming together to operate seamlessly. That is what his passion has been. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a CEO that you can see his career history. He is not just a CEO that popped up out of nowhere to give you a platform. No, he has run several businesses. He has been top management in several companies. That is who we have. We know his pedigree. His pedigree is clear. Now, when you see a platform that comes out of nowhere, you can't compare it to when you have a CEO with pedigree. Ask yourself, those guys, what have they done in the past? The platform you're trying to look at, what have they done in the past? People running point. Ask yourself, the CEO, can you verify what he has done before he came out with that platform? Most times you cannot. It doesn't matter if they show you a smart contract or whatever it is. You want to focus on a platform with a pedigree, and that is Brian Benson. Brian Benson is a big boy. For him to be a director at Binance for many years, to have been a trader with Morgan Stanley, to have been in crypto, the early years of crypto. Do you know what it means to have been a director in Binance? That means you must have had BTC when nobody even knew what BTC was. So this is somebody who knows what he's doing, ladies and gentlemen. Well, you can, of course, check Google, but when you're checking Google, remember, you're going to see his face when he was younger, his face when he was older, his activities at different platforms like Kima and all of that, all right? There's something about Brian Benson that really is important for you to take note of. If you go to councils.forbes.com, you're going to see that Forbes has invited him, and he's now a executive member of the Finance Council of Forbes. When Forbes writes about something, they've done some analysis, they've done some due diligence. All right. So Brian Benson is the CEO of Aurum Foundation with over 27 years experience. And that's who we have here. We know there are some people that will tell you, hey, um, this man is not really was never he's not the CEO of Aurum Foundation. He has never worked with Binance. He's not a real person. Will Forbes Finance Council invite somebody who is not real? Will Forbes Finance Council invite a ghost to be a member of their executive council? This is an invite-only club, and they invited Forbes, invited Brian Benson because they've paid attention to his activities. They've seen he's real and legit, and he's making waves on the blockchain. And that's it. In case you're wondering, is Brian Benson a real person? Check out his profile on councils.forbes.com. And Brian Benson also goes around the world promoting Aurum Foundation, right? At Token 2049 last year at, where was that located? Was that Thailand? No, Singapore. Yeah. At the Singapore event, right there on the slide, you can see at Togo 2049 Singapore event in 2025, he presented a title, Can AI Make You Richer? Of course, if you are not rich at all, then the question is, can AI make you rich? That's the question, and the answer is yes. It depends. It depends on if you can open your mind to the possibility of something bigger. It depends on if you can release your heart from the memories of floating losses. It depends on if you can open your mind to the possibility that there is a better way of doing whatever you are doing. Before ChatGPT came, most people never imagined that such a thing could happen. But today, people are using it. So open your mind that we are in the evolution stage of AI. Everybody's embracing AI. If you close your mind to real AI, you might not be richer with AI. You're going to remain the same. And so I appeal to you, upgrade your operating system, your brain, upgrade how you think, and open your mind to the possibility of great things happening with AI. Aurum has so much positive press reviews, global recognized, Forbes, Binance, Benzinger, so many powerful platforms write about Aurum. This slide is the reason why you shouldn't give up. Remember at the beginning of the presentation, I told you, hey, I told you, it's true. You have people who have grown old and have to struggle to meet their financial needs. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you're going to work until you die. If you feel, oh, I lost money the last time online, I don't want to be involved online. Okay, so what's the other option? What's the other option? Inflation is hitting you. Government is coming up with policies that will impoverish you and keep you broke for life. What is your option? Do you want to fold your arms and say, oh, I lost $100 the last time I did? Come on, come on. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you're going to work until you die. Now, let's talk about risk. Risk is part of life. Most people make a mistake, and when it comes to online platforms, they tend to hype the risk. Do you know that people lose more money in offline businesses? Offline businesses. People lose more money. People at times run a business for years and they don't make profits. They open the business, they pay for the outfit, they design it, they pay for the shop, they design the place, put furniture, put AC, set it up with lots of money. But they will run it for years and they're not going to make any profit. Yeah, people could work for 3 years. They're not making any profit. They could run that business for 3 years. But if those same people come to online space, they want to make 100% in 1 month. No, 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 no. Life is all about risk. If you go to bed, it's risky. If you wake up in the morning, go start your car to drive out, it's risky. If you say you have a flight to catch, that flight is risky. If you say you want to drive to a different state, that drive is also risky. Remember when Anthony Joshua came to Nigeria, remember from the airport, he and his friends faced risk. Risk is part of life. So don't overhype the risk when it comes to the online space. In fact, when it comes to Aurum Foundation, I think Aurum Foundation is way, way, way safer than getting on a flight to a different country. So a little bit of history. Aurum Foundation started in 2023. This is not a platform that just started yesterday. Nope, they've been in the business of using AI since 2023. The EXAI bot was officially launched. Now, the EXAI bot trades the top coins in the coin market capitalization, coins that have pedigree, all right? Coins that are here to stay, all right? They don't trade shit coins. Now, this bot also uses stop losses, okay? So you can't have floating losses. The price goes the negative way, it cuts it, and that's it, all right? So you're going to have many days where you have lots of money and many other days where the money is not as much as the other days, right? So that's because some days lots of profits and some days there are a couple of losses and you don't make as much money as some other days. So that's part of it. That's part of the journey. All right. For complete 2 years plus 3 years, these guys have been trading. This is 2025 summary of the EXAI bot results 209.13%. Over 209%. Did your bank give you 209%? Are you happy with your bank? Did your bank give you 209% on your capital? This is powered by AI, ladies and gentlemen. Humans will make a lot of mistakes if they're trading with their emotions. So people are going to blow accounts if they try to trade by themselves. It takes a lot of discipline to stay profitable. But here we are with Aurum Foundation, 209% in a year. Do you know what that means? It means if you were trading with $50,000, your entire money would have become $150,000. If you were trading with $100,000, your capital would now become $300,000. Yes, that is the power of AI. On the average, making over 17% per month. This is possible. So just imagine you have this money trading for you, and as your needs are coming, you're meeting them. You're able to meet up your needs. Is it your kids' fees? You're able to meet up with them. Is it how to, do some maintenance on your car, on your house? You can meet up with those bills. Is it about, getting a new car? Oh, you can plan and meet up with them easily because AI, real AI, not kindergarten AI, real advanced AI is trading on your behalf. So this is a graphical month-by-month description of what Aurum Foundation delivered in 2025. So you can see every month is different. This is real trading. This is not a Ponzi scheme. So there's a profit sharing methodology, okay? When it comes to the money being made with your capital. And here is the rule. Write this down. The higher your capital, the more return on capital you will make in percentage. Now write this down again. The lower your capital, the lower your return on capital in percentage. So if you look at this account, trading with, let's say, $50,000, $90,000, because it's trading with that amount, the platform will only take 5%. Because the platform must take a share of that profit. After generating that profit, they will take a percentage. Now, for people trading with $50,000 and above, just 5%. 95% of that capital of the profit goes to you. Now, if you're trading with $25,000, the company will just take 10%, while 90% goes to you. If you're trading with $10,000, the company will take 15% of the money made with your capital, and 85% goes to you. Do you see? The return on capital percentage reduces as the capital you trade with reduces. So this is $5,000. You get to take and keep 80%. The company takes 20%. Now, if a person is doing $1,000, the company takes 30%, and you take 70. And if you're doing $100, the company takes 40%. You keep 60. So minimum trading capital is $100. After the subscription of 19.99, maximum trading capital is $100,000. Okay, so that is the profit sharing methodology. So that is why you're going to have 10 people in Aurum and 10 of them are making different percentages because they have different capital bands. So here is an example, just to show you the cascaded profits. All right. So if you're on $100, then you'll be making about 10.49 per month. If you're on $1,000, you'll be making 12.24 per month. If you're on $2,500, $3,000, $4,000, you'll be making 13.12% per month. And if you're on $10,000, you're making 14.87 per month. If you're on 25,000, $40,000, you're making 15.74 per month. And if you're $50,000 and above, you're making 16.62 per month. Okay, so that's just the whole logic. Back to back, 7 days a week, you're making money. That's the lifestyle of Aurum Foundation. Now, some people will tell you, "Oh, it's not possible. It's nobody can make 10 to 17% a month." Okay, nobody? AI can. So look at the market here. This is ADA, and this is the price movement of ADA over 20 days. Okay, over 20 days. From here, 20 days, the market delivered 70%. Guess what? Aurum Foundation knows that the market is tricky and dangerous. They don't intend to be generating 70% for anybody. All right. That's not the plan. The plan is to give you consistent profit without keeping you at big risk in the market. And that is why they take quick trades, 5 minute trades, they go in, take the percentage, and get out because the market is a tricky place. So this is show you that even if they want to make 20%, they can make it. Even if they want to make 30%, they can actually make it. They just have to be in the market a lot more, but that's not their strategy. Their strategy is small, consistent growth and long-term sustainability. There's a powerful technology called compounding in the world. So if you use compounding, you can actually achieve a lot of results when it comes to trading with Aurum. Okay. So if you want to activate compounding, you click on the reinvest button. By the way, the reinvest button is off, and that is smart. See, some other platforms will keep their reinvest button on by default, so that when you start trading, your money is compounding against your wish. But Aurum Foundation says no, turn off the reinvest button. When you understand how reinvesting works, compounding, and you decide to do it, go turn it on. Just a click of a button, super easy. So here's an account that started with $10,000. This account was able to grow over 4 months from $10,000 to $20,000. The first month it did 12,360, then 15,000 the second month, third month 17,000, and the fourth month the account had grown to $20,000. So this is how you can grow your account faster. Now, take note of this. When you have reached your compounding target, what do? Turn off compounding. Take note. You just turn off the reinvest button, and every profit after that will start dropping in the accumulated profits region. And that is what you can now be withdrawing that. So your base capital that you've compounded will be huge, and so you'll be generating much more profits. And you can generate that profit for life because Aurum Foundation is not a package business. You don't buy packages where they'll tell you when you buy, you have to rebuy again, you have to rebuy, you have to resource. No, 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 no. You deposit once and cash out for life. So this is a slide telling you exactly how much you want to make. You decide, okay, how much do you want to risk? How far do you want to go? All right. That's what Aurum is asking you. Hey, you don't have to be a superhuman. You just have to decide how much do you want to risk? How far do you want to go? So we tell people, come within your comfort zone, all right? Push yourself a little, come in big, but just come in where you can, be comfortable, all right? You're gonna see some people coming with $50,000, $100,000, but that's okay. You're coming in with $100,000, it's also okay. You come in at your level and study the system. Remember, do research about Brian Benson. Be careful about ChatGPT. Do you know how ChatGPT works? ChatGPT scrubs the internet and takes any information that anybody has posted on the internet, aggregates them together and publishes it. So be careful. If somebody posts something negative about you today and you go search yourself on ChatGPT, it's going to comb all of those information and bring out a negative thing about you. So exercise caution, all right, when you use ChatGPT, because Aurum Foundation will change your life. Aurum Foundation will bless you. Just decide how much you want to make. If you make an extra $695 a month, would that bless you? Would that help you pay the mortgage? Or do you want to make an extra $1,480? Or do you want to go for $3,925? If you're comfortable with an extra $695, then you need to have $5,000 traded for you. And guess what? If you're trading with $50,000, you make 100% of your capital in 6 months. Now, when I started this opportunity in August, I mean, imagine somebody came in with $100,000 back in August 3rd when I started. By now, the person would have been risk-free, the person would have made his $100,000 back and will now be making the same money back to back every single day, costing him profits. So that's the journey so far. It's up to you to decide how big you want to come within your financial muscle and change your financial story. And this slide is just telling you the power of compounding, all right? How can you be someone, all right? If you say, I can't talk to people, I can't do this, I can't do that. Okay, fine. Can you sacrifice $1,000, compound it for 3 years, and become someone who can be earning $355,000 every year? That is what you can become. The price you pay is just $1,000 and then 3 years of patience. That's the requirement, ladies and gentlemen, and you change your financial destiny. The question is, some people say, how are you sure it's going to work? And the question is, how are you sure it's not going to work? What makes you feel it's not going to work? Apart from your memory of your past losses, what if this is a platform that breaks every poverty in your family? $1,000, 3 years of patience, and you become someone who makes $355,000 every year, all right? Because when you compound $1,000 for 3 years, you get $178,000. When that forms the base capital, it's sort of compounding, and you keep making $355,000 every year. That's what's possible. And how far do you want to go? How much do you want to risk? All right, so we have the Zeus bot, which is a powerful bot. Remember, I told you that if you load Solana, you generate more Solana. If you load Pepe, you generate more Pepe. If you load Doge, you generate more Doge. If you load BNB, you generate more BNB. If you load Ethereum or BTC, you generate more Ethereum or BTC. That bot is the Zeus bot. It's a bot that you deserve to have. When you use the Zeus bot, you see how Aurum trades. You understand that Aurum is really trading. Ladies and gentlemen, the coins are BTC, Ethereum, BNB, Doge, Pepe, and the sixth one now is Solana. And this is the performance of the Zeus bot. Remember, the Zeus bot is a bull run management machine. What do we mean? Most people in the exchange will just buy, maybe they buy 500 or 1,000 BNB. They keep it in the exchange. It remains 1,000 BNB. Nothing changes. And they're waiting for 4 years for it to pump. Now, when you bring that BNB to Aurum Foundation, the Zeus bot will convert that 1,000 BNB within, look at it here. BNB made 103%. So in a few months, all right, BNB will generate, your 1,000 BNB will generate another 1,000 BNB. So you will have 2,000 BNB. And now the second year, instead of waiting idly on your exchange, your 2,000 BNB will now become 4,000 BNB. Oh, yes. And in the third year, your 4,000 BNB will become 8,000 BNB. And you're waiting for the bull run. Now your 8,000 BNB will become 16,000 BNB. And when the bull run comes, you're not going to be making money on your BNB of 1,000. You'll be making money on your BNB of thousands and thousands, because the Zeus bot has helped you generate more BNB while you are waiting for the bull run. All right. So that's the smart way. Remember, Aurum is a blessing. Aurum is a blessing. Your family will be lifted up. Imagine your 1,000 BNB turning to 20,000 BNB. Then the bull run comes. Then you sell half of it. Kind of imagine that. Imagine that. All right. Just imagine that. And 1,000 is just a number. You can do whatever number. You can do 10,000. You can do 100,000. Whatever your pockets can afford to do. So that's the power of the Zeus bot. We have the Aurum cards, which is a very powerful card system that changes lives. We have the virtual card and we have the physical card. Now, the physical card allows you to spend up to $300,000. Amazing. Look at leader Leo Share using it in Dubai.
All right, Coach Namdi, good afternoon to you. Remember yesterday, I promised you I was going to take the Aurum debit card. You saw me yesterday with the family. I used the card on the point of sale terminal. Today, 6th of December, we're going to take out some money with Aurum. Follow me. You have to remind me of the PIN number.
You have to move the camera a little bit for this one.
All right, let's go. Let's see this one in action. Should get some money out here. I'm probably going to take about $1,000. All right, I'm going to take $1,000. Here we go. I'm going to go with local currency. There we go. I can hear the machine. I can hear it giving me that freedom. All right, what's the card? What's the card? Let's take it slowly. Aurum. And here's the money. Yalla. All right. There we go. So 2 days in a row, 2 separate days. 5th of December, we used it to pay for a family dinner. Clicking it on the point of sale terminal. Today, 6th of December, we used it to take out money from the ATM. This is freedom. Take care, everybody. All right.
So that's it. It's a freedom lifestyle. Leo Shea has been blessed with Aurum. You are next to be blessed with Aurum. Many people in this meeting have been blessed with Aurum. So the question is, are you happy with your bank? If you're happy with your bank, type 0 in the chat box. I mean, you might be happy with your bank, so type 0 in the chat box. Are you happy with your bank? Where you're keeping your money? Are you happy with your bank? If you're happy with your bank, type 0. All right. Come on. I'm waiting for the zeros. Nobody's typing 0. This is serious. All right. All right. Some people have some. Okay, we have a 0. Somebody says he's happy with the bank. His bank. That's great. So, but you see, the majority are not typing anything. All right. We have one response. Now, are you happy with Aurum Neobank? Are you happy with Aurum Neobank? Type 2. If you're happy with Aurum Neobank, type 2. All right. Let's compare. Let's compare. The twos are firing in. The twos are firing in. And I'm telling you, look at the twos firing in. This is no joke. We're trying to tell you, this is a system that works. This is a blessing to humanity. This is a tool that will lift all the load away from your shoulder, all the pressure, all the financial strain. This system is going to make you clear your debts. You're going to take your kids to better schools. You're going to be able to achieve great things in your life because of Aurum Foundation. That is it. The tools are coming. The tools can't stop. Everybody is happy with the tools. This is Aurum Foundation. This is why we say, be a part of Aurum Foundation. Get in on the system. Take action. All right? Take action. But here's what you need to know. Withdrawals. Withdrawals are super easy. The company just takes 1%, all right? Just 1% of whatever amount you're withdrawing, and you get paid. I've never had a failed withdrawal. Over the months I've been with Aurum Foundation, all withdrawals have been happening, working smoothly. So I tell you, we have a great system. 1%, that's the only fee. Then the blockchain takes $1. These are some of the key achievements of Aurum Foundation. We have over $5,000 physical cards sold. We have over $90 million trading in the EXAI bot. We have over $50 million in the arbitrage bot. We have an arbitrage bot, which is a flash loan bot. All right, so we have great stuff that's going on. Also, this is a great system, but here's what you need to know. We have just above 50,000 members. 50,000 members. So you're going to ask yourself one question. If they've been here for 2 years, how come they just have 50,000 members? The answer is simple. They were just focused on trading for the big boys. They were not bringing people into the business. And the big boys wanted to buy over the license. They wanted to say, hey, let's keep this technology. But Aurum Foundation said, no, this is the blockchain. We want to make it open to the ordinary people because we want to create our exchange. We want to build a community of people that will use our exchange. We need numbers to populate and use our exchange. That is why you and I have come to hear about Aurum Foundation. We wouldn't have heard about it. The banks would have been using Aurum Foundation. They wouldn't tell you. They take your money, put in Aurum Foundation. Aurum Foundation will grow their wealth. The bank would, declare lots of profit and they just give you peanuts. All right. So that's the power of Aurum Foundation. Now, this year, our CEO, Brian Benson, has said that the United States is the largest and most influential market, and that Aurum Foundation is going to enter the US market. So Aurum is building a structured and compliant pathway to enter the US market through a phased legal and regulatory strategy. Aurum Foundation is just starting, all right? just starting. Their first drive is not about regulation. They just want to, bring in the crowd and then chase regulation. So this year, entry into the US market is going to happen. So if you're worried about, SEC, SEC in your local country, unless you're in the US, Aurum is not going to come to your country to go and register with your SEC, all right? If you're in Africa, Aurum is not going to come to your country to register with your SEC. They might not do that. But if Aurum this year gets the US license entry, then of course you should know that this is even a bigger business. Ladies and gentlemen, we are the early birds into the system. We are the ones enjoying the technology. We are expectant of the US market entry. Open your mind to technology. Do not look at what people tell you in your local country. Think global, understand the future of AI. Now, this video is to make you think big. Listen to what Abdul has to say.
Hi, everyone. So we're just having a lunch break right now, me and some leaders. And interestingly, we have Abdul here with us. Now, Abdul is one of the first Nigerians that invested in Aurum, and he has some interesting things to share with us. Abdul, can you tell us why you were interested in Aurum?
Obviously, the card really motivated me, and I know that there is no scam since this card is connected to the bank. So on my expenses now, because I always travel, so the ticket, the hotel, the shopping we did with my card. This is what motivated me to invest heavily on this program.
Awesome, awesome. So now tell me about it. How much did you start with? Yes, how much did you start with?
What do you have?
How much did you start with?
Honestly, I started with less than $1,000.
Okay.
But now, in Naira, I have more than 4 billion inside.
Did you hear that?
What?
Abdul says he has
naira.
more than 4 billion naira inside this business.
With a B.
With a B.
Yeah,
with a
big
B.
B, big B.
A big B.
Yeah.
Big
Now
B.
that shows confidence in the business.
Wow. That's,
Okay, so you were
that's
talking about
amazing.
Zeus
For
as
my
well.
Nigerian people, you need to wake up. This is a real opportunity for us to accumulate, to invest heavily, and to trust the process. There is nothing hidden on this program.
Awesome.
I started in April. I never thought I would meet something in this crypto space like this company. I never thought in my wildest dream. But obviously it is happening. We have been to many seminars. We have been to Thailand, to Turkey. Now we are in Dubai. So you have to trust the process. So next one you will be there and see yourself.
So Abdul was talking about Zeus and was saying,
It's very
you
good
know,
also.
yeah.
Because I have seen now CEO
Yeah.
have just shown us that we made about 89%.
Yeah,
And we just started, I think, in the third quarter of this year.
exactly,
So
exactly.
it's a very good investment as well because the crypto is always increasing. We have a dream
Indeed.
that Bitcoin will reach 1 million one day.
Yeah,
Ethereum,
yeah.
Doge, which one is the other one?
Pepe did quite a lot. The percentage Pepe did over 149. Yes, that's
So
huge.
it's better you also invest in that one.
You were saying something about how much you were making from Zeus,
Around $42,000 every month.
every month.
Every month.
Can you
And I
beat that
never
just
even
on
withdraw. I
Zeus?
didn't withdraw it.
Wow.
Oh my goodness!
Because
Can
I
you?
trust
Just
the process.
compounding.
I mean,
Always compounded.
Abdul
Wow.
is making over $42,000 on Zeus alone every month.
Every month.
No way. Abdul, can you please share? Please, Abdul, can you even just share? Like, how much do you make from X? That's EX
Yeah,
bots right now.
on average, every day I made on average $20,000.
Every day.
Every day.
No
Every day.
way.
And this is half of the account.
Abdul says this is. Go ahead, please tell me. Tell me, this is half of the account.
Yeah, it's for 3 days and half of the account of our account because some will withdraw, some will compound. So these are the withdrawal account.
You don't say.
You know, we made a withdrawal, but yet to be sent. I think for today. But this is for from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Wow. Wow.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that is Abdul. And if you pay attention, he said, wake up from the EXAI bot. He makes $20,000 every single day, 30 days a month. Convert that in your local currency. That is 840 million of your local currency if you live in West Africa. That is just pure profits. So it's up to you to decide your financial muscle. You don't have to put in as much as Abdul, but the bigger the capital, the more miracles you create. That is Aurum Foundation. You don't need to bring anybody to make this money. This money Abdul is making, he's not by recruiting people. That's just pure trading, all right? So that's the beauty of the opportunity. Even without talking to anybody, put in your money and experience transformation. Just imagine the freedom of generating hundreds of millions of your local currency. What financial problem will you not be able to solve? What is it that you want to achieve that you just think of it? What is your financial problem right now? Is it just, your your kids' fees, the schooling abroad? Is it your accommodation? Is it your car? What is it you want to change? Aurum can help you transform your finances. Right now, I'm going into the partner program because I want you to know that there is an option for you to become a business partner with Aurum. This is optional. It's not compulsory. It's actually optional. All right. But we just want you to know because it's actually very easy. This is a powerful tool. The billionaire here, he heard about Aurum before many of us because he's connected. The big boys know when opportunity comes up and they make the money while the masses would not even have an idea about the opportunity. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to run through the partner program. Listen to why you need to take this seriously, especially if you don't have a billion in your account.
If you had to describe Orum's long-term mission in one simple sentence, what would it be?
Well, this is an easy one because this is something that we're really focused on, and one of the reasons that I'm happy to be the CEO here, but we're focused on creating 1,000 millionaires. And so we want to create, a billion-dollar company, and the easiest math I can think of is 1,000 million is a billion, right? So if we have 1,000 millionaires that have earned that through our platform, I feel like that's going to be a job well done. So yeah, we want to create 1,000 millionaires.
So that's it. And these people are people that are going to be sharing the opportunity, building the opportunity, or trading with huge capital and compounding, right? So here are some of the sources of income. You're going to have direct sales, team sales, direct profit share, team profit share, extra bonus, shareholders bonus. All right, these are just different streams of income, but they are powerful. Now, let me tell you this. If you become a partner, when you decide to become a partner of Aurum Foundation, it means that you want to build a career. All right. It means you're going to dedicate time every day. 15 minutes is even good enough, or 30 minutes every day, 30 minutes. You're going to tell yourself, I'm going to talk to 2 people every day for the next 1 year. Now, when you do that, initially, it will appear to be slow. It will initially appear to be slow because the first rank is Nova. The only money you make as a Nova is basically the money you get when people sign up with you, and that is 3% of the capital. That means if somebody puts in $100, you get $3. All right, so if you stay long in Nova, you might feel there's no money in Aurum. That would be a big mistake. What you need to do is to quickly get out of Nova and get into Voyager fast. You can do that in 2 weeks or 1 month. Get out of Nova fast. And you want to build your team, not just with those who are coming in with $120. You want to bring in people who can do $1,000, who can do $5,000. Have a mix of different people and position them properly. What will happen is once you hit Voyager, it's open sesame. Nova is new, which I also call novice to Aurum money. When you hit Voyager, you unlock the 5% team profit. This is a miraculous tool. Once this column unlocks for you, there'll be money coming every day your team makes money. Every day Aurum generates profits. You make profits from the profits your team members make. That is team profit. And you'll be making it across all generations to infinity. That's the power of becoming a Voyager. For you to become a Voyager, what is required? You just need $7,500 trading in your structure. $7,500 trading in your structure. Your capital is not included. One person can come in with $7,500 and automatically send you to Voyager. All right? That's it. So it's a volume-based business. It's not all about numbers. Okay. Now, the next rank is Vanguard. What do you need to do when you hit Vanguard? Your team, you need to have $25,000 trading in your structure. $25,000. In addition to that, you need to have 2 people who you have coached to become Voyagers. If you coach 2 people to become Voyager and you have a cumulative trading capital in your structure of $25,000, you become a Vanguard. As a Vanguard, if you use your link to sign up anybody, you make 7%. Not 3% of a Nova, not 5% of a Voyager. You make 7%. Okay? And your team income becomes 7.5. The next rank is Vanguard Pro. As Vanguard Pro, you need to have $62,500 trading in your structure. And you need to create 2 Vanguards. So you're going to have to coach people, lead people, all right? You have to show leadership. You have to inspire them. As you do that efficiently, you just see yourself in Vanguard. Don't worry. You're not the only one doing this work, all right? Most times, crossing Voyager can be the most difficult thing for some people. But once you achieve that, it gets easier as you go up the ranks. Please take note of the bonuses. When you hit Voyager, you get a $100 gift from the company. When you hit Vanguard, you get a $500 gift. When you hit Vanguard Pro, you get a $1,000 gift. When you hit Nexus, you get a $2,000 gift. When you hit Oracle, you get a $5,000 gift. When you hit Prime, you get a $10,000 gift. Now, the platform pays for all of these things without stress. They push it out to you the moment it hits, you hit the rank. Please take note. This page of the compensation plan is just to help you get out of poverty. By the time you hit Prime, you have defeated poverty. However, you need to step into elite because elite is welcome to wealth. Elite is welcome to wealth. Magnate is double portion of wealth. All right. Mythos is wealth transformation at the DNA level. All right. Legend, you become a money legend. And so you can see $20,000 bonus here. $50,000 bonus here, $100,000 bonus for Mythos, Legend 150, Dominion $500,000 bonus. We have somebody, 1 Dominion in Aurum Foundation. We don't have an Archon, we don't have a Pantheon, we don't have an Alpha yet. The journey to Alpha is for business builders, and we're here to help you. And that is why we have this meeting. You have full support. We coach you, we train you. If you want to be a business partner, we have meetings to help you succeed. Every Monday by 5 p.m., Shane Moran takes us on the Zone 1 strategy. You don't want to miss that. So you have support to become one of the dollar millionaires. If you become an Aurum dollar millionaire, what's going to happen to your life? What are you going to achieve? Some people are right on that journey. They're already right on that journey, all right? For those who started late last year, as of January 1 this year, look at the money they've already made in their accounts. And they're making more and more every single day. That's the power of Aurum Foundation. I'm sure you've enjoyed this presentation. I'm sure you're excited. I'm sure you're ready to run with it. But you might be thinking, will this work? Is this real? If I do Aurum, will I die? If I do Aurum, will I be finished? Well, this video is for you.
I know your problem. You got a Bruno in your head.
A Bruno?
Yeah, I get one too sometimes. Alberto, you can't. Alberto, you're gonna die. Alberto, don't put that in your mouth. Luca, it's simple. Don't listen to stupid Bruno.
Why is his name Bruno?
I don't care. It doesn't matter. Call him whatever you want. Shut him up. Say, Silencio Bruno.
Silencio Bruno.
Louder. Silencio Bruno.
Silencio Bruno.
Silencio Bruno.
Silencio Bruno.
Can you still hear him?
Nope, just you.
All right, so you have to silence the Bruno in your head. The voice of doubt that tells you, oh, I can't really do Aurum. The voice of doubt that tells you, oh, I can't build a business. I can't be a business partner. I mean, just get started. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Upgrade your software, right? Upgrade your mental software and take bold action. Brian Benson says, without great risk, there is no great reward. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for being a part of this session. Aurum is a miracle math. You step on it and say, take me to $1 million. Month after month, Aurum takes you every month closer to the $1 million target. So get back to whoever invited you. It's time to take action. Believe in yourself. Shut down the analyzer in your head. Take the bold step to get started. Do not be too attached to your past loss. Your past loss was a push to make you cower and give up on yourself. Take it one more time. One more time. How can you recover from your past loss? Simple. Don't stop. Press on. Keep up with what we're doing here, and you will recover all. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for your time. God bless you. See you on the next presentation.